So we are doing Henry Akin's back system. We're starting with back defense. So Matthew's on my back. What does he want? Probably seat belt and this connection here. So I'm not going to let him get that. So my hands are in boxing hand position. My left hand is on the back of my left hand is on my right cheek, and my right hand is on my left cheek. It's called cross grip defense. So from our position, as Matthew tries to bring a hand over, I'm just going to make a grip. I'm going to stop it coming over my shoulder. Now, if I stupidly hang on to it and he pulls his arm back, he can come inside, pin that. And now if he's pinned the wrist, which is a good strategy to have, as his right hand comes over, my main defensive hand, which would be my left, is out of action. I can make a grip here, but he'll still punch that through. So in other words, my right hand stopping his right hand is not going to stop it. He'll still be able to punch that through. I need this. So take a back a step. If we're here, if he comes over my right shoulder and I make the grip, if he pulls it back, I just let go because I'm not following it. That's the danger, out of danger. If he comes over my left shoulder, my right hand makes the grip. I can keep it there, and then if he pulls it back, I let it go. So that's if he's coming over the shoulders. If he's trying to come underneath and his left hand's coming under, he'll want that. This is not good for me. So as he does that, I just tuck my elbow into my lap and I slightly lean that away. If I feel him coming under this one, I just lean in that position. He could be doing a combination of both, coming over the shoulder, or I'm just here the whole time. Another thing I'm doing is, I'm not just keeping my head up. I'm putting my ear down. I'm trying to make this space smaller, so I'm bringing my ear towards my shoulder. And my hands are up around my jaws here. They're not like grabbing collars and stuff, because he can just come over my hands and make the grip. Okay, so leaning if he's coming under my elbows. Cross grip defense on the hands, and if he pulls his hand back, I just let it go. The third detail we want to be thinking about is smart players will try to get their fingers inside mine. So if he actually gets his fingers inside my fingers, I make a fist, taking my fingers away. And now I'll just re-pummel inside and get my hand back again. If he gets inside track again with his fingers inside mine, I make a fist, and then I just re-pummel and get my hands back. So I'm not just constantly keeping my hands open. If I feel he's beat the fingers and he's got inside, I'll make a fist. Now, he really hasn't got the inside track, and then I'll just come back inside and I'll make my grips. So again, once I actually, if Matthew does come over my left shoulder with his hand, yep, and I make the grip, obviously I'm working my defense from here, the escape. So if I've got that hand, I'll be now using my feet and getting my back on the mat to that side and putting my head on the mat. Once I start to put my back on the mat, Matthew wants to come up on mount. So from that position, I'll just be putting one hand on the knee, above the knee, and one hand below the knee. I'll be hip escaping away, bringing inside position, and then I can start to play the game from there. That will be one option. I'm not going down that rabbit hole too much. Or if he comes over my shoulder and I make the grip, I can physically bring his arm to the other side and then put my back on the mat. Once I'm here, for Matthew to come up, he needs to put his left elbow on the mat, and I'll just be keeping it pulled this way. And now from that position, I can come up and start to play the game. So that is our cross grip defense basics.